This woman casually shut the car door, completely forgetting there was a baby inside. She carried her shopping bags home, turned on the fan, then soon dozed off on the couch. Meanwhile, the temperature had hit 100 degrees outside, and under the blazing sun, the car had literally turned into an oven. She didn't wake up until sunset. When she saw the empty crib, it suddenly hit her. Fast forward 3 months. On this day, the nanny had just dressed the baby in a yellow outfit, yet the husband snatched it away.
Where did you get this?
So Nanny was sure there must be more to the baby's death, because the lady of the house often looked dazed, as if she'd lost her memory, and the husband always seemed sad and burdened. The only one who knew the truth was the brother-in-law, and he always exploded at the smallest trigger. So the nanny decided to start with him. That night, she pretended to go on a date and asked him to watch the baby for a bit. But as soon as she left, something weird happened. The baby suddenly turned back into the lifeless doll. The brother freaked out. He immediately called the husband, but since his sister was right there, he held back and didn't say anything. As his panic grew, the nanny returned. She didn't say a word, just picked up the doll lying on the floor. The brother demanded answers of, "Where's the real baby?" Yet the nanny ignored him, so he grabbed the doll and threatened to throw it out the window.
5, 4, 3, I'm gonna fucking do it!
Just as he let go, a baby's cry filled the room. But the doll still didn't come back to life, so he picked up a pan, banging and searching frantically, yet the nanny stayed silent, just letting him lose his mind. Finally, when he wore himself out, he sat beside the nanny and confessed everything.
I was the first one in here.
Turns out, the wife, a famous TV reporter and had always been strong-willed, when finally having a baby, she couldn't wait to get back to work. But her husband had to leave for a week-long business trip. He was a judge on a cooking competition show, leaving her alone at home. The wife had to juggle caring for the baby, running errands, and the weather happened to be very hot. This day, after a shopping trip, the wife accidentally left the baby in the car. And worse, she forgot about him for the entire day. By the time she realized something was wrong that evening, the baby had already died from the heat. From that moment, the wife went into a frenzy. She wrapped the baby in cloth, pretending he was still alive. Her husband had no choice but to call a psychologist. They used a lifelike doll to replace the baby to keep her calm for the time being, but they both knew this was a ticking time bomb. The day the wife remembered the truth, an even bigger storm would hit their family. This is $7 narrating horror. Follow for more damn thrillers.